'Twas the night before Christmas, and through Mid-South Arena, these gimmicks were so bad they deserved a subpoena. Okay, now that I've gotten the Christmas reference out of the way, let's move on. It goes without saying that pro wrestling's been a hotbed of ridiculous gimmicks for what feels like forever. Max Moon, Glacier, Bastion Booger, Mantar, Dean Malenko, the list goes on and on. As you've been able to tell from this series, Memphis may have had the biggest number of silly gimmicks per capita, but by purely objective measures, you could argue that the Christmas Creature is the silliest of all time. But it's not just the name of the character, no doubt plucked from an episode of Scooby-Doo, and it's not just the costume made of equal parts candy cane, kale smoothie, and Goldschlager, and it wasn't just how he debuted, attacking a drunken Santa Claus in front of assumedly paying fans. It was all that and more, specifically what was under the wrapping. You may already know the name of the man who played the creature, and looking back, it's amazing that his career survived after this. But as it was, he would go on to be one of the most durable, versatile, and successful stars in WWE. Let's all say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Unabomb! Yes, the man who played a wrestling Christmas tree would go on to portray a character directly inspired by a lone psychopath who mailed explosives to innocent people, and who also teamed with Al Snow. Shortly afterward, he went on to achieve some fame as a Diesel impersonator, turned dentist, turned pyromaniac slash necrophiliac, turned corporate lackey, turned demon, turned mayor. Yep, that's gotta be Kane, that's gotta be Glenn Jacobs. Jacobs wasn't exactly enthusiastic about the Christmas Creature gimmick when it was first pitched to him, but at the time he was more green than the costume and he did need the experience. So when Jerry Lawler's son Kevin pitched the idea of an evil Yuletide monster, Jacobs gave it the old college try. According to legend, Kevin Lawler designed the costume, then Jacobs took the design to his mother, who modified it by raiding the family's collection of Christmas decorations, complete with blinking lights decades before Chris Jericho's famous jacket. Only one match of the Christmas Creature's reign of festive terror has found its way to YouTube, but one match is pretty much the upper limit for the number of Christmas Creature matches anyone should want to see. After attacking the drunken town Santa, the Christmas Creature squared off against Trey Keller. You may remember Trey Keller from such matches as this one against the Christmas Creature, and that's about it. The match was about as quick as the time it took for some genius to come up with the idea for the Christmas Creature. A press slam, a splash, and a choke slam were all it took for the future demon to take down his opponent. Afterward, USWA World Champion Jerry Lawler appeared and vowed to defeat and unmask the creature because of course he did. Just like all the strange guys we've met in this series, the Christmas Creature was a giant obstacle for Lawler against all odds to defeat in a David versus Goliath showdown. It was a formula that worked, until it didn't, leaving the USWA struggling to stay relevant against major national companies until its final closure in 1997. Any good Christmas story, even a terrible one such as this, deserves a happy ending. In this case, the happy ending is that Glenn Jacobs had a long and successful career, somehow avoided jail time for electrocuting Shane McMahon's testicles, and now walks through fire and brimstone to discuss municipal zoning permits with the City Council of Knox County, Tennessee. Glenn Jacobs not only survived in wrestling, but thrived after portraying arguably the most ridiculous gimmick of all. Call it talent, call it nepotism from a loving father, or call it a Christmas miracle. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.